Okay, something I feel truly so strongly about is that not enough people are obsessed with what I think is one of the greatest films of all time. Let me tell you about Molly's Game. Molly's Game is the true life story of American entrepreneur Molly Bloom. Now, Molly Bloom comes from a very successful family. She herself was an Olympic skier. So was her brother Jeremy. Imagine being in a family where like multiple siblings are Olympians. Not only was Molly kind of pushed into athletic excellence from a really early age, but her career was sidetracked by a very unexpected injury. Being the go getter that she is, she decided to postpone law school, which was going to be her next step in life, and instead move out to Los Angeles and stay with one of her friends. And spend a year just really getting to know herself and working a job that she found interesting instead of immediately entering the high pressure legal world. Her whole childhood was spent, trying to become an Olympian, which she did successfully. So it's natural that she was craving a bit more of, what life was like as a young person. So Molly does what many young people do, and she moves to Los Angeles, California, which, as we know, is both a place where dreams can be made and also hearts can be broken. Because Molly is young, beautiful, brilliant, and savvy, she quickly gets a high-paying job at a cocktail bar where she makes her primary money upselling, the rich clientele to buy more expensive alcohol so she can make the money in tips and also the percentages of the tickets. At that bar that she meets Jeremy Strong's character, Dean Keith, who's kind of a Hollywood has-been. He's an angry real estate developer who has a lot of powerful friends, but he's kind of just not a nice person. He offers Molly a job as his personal assistant working in his office. And because Molly's a genius, she takes to the work immediately. She totally transforms all of his work. She gets her work done so quickly. Because he's so impressed with her, he invites her to co-run one of his poker games. This isn't just your regular schmegular poker games with the boys. The people playing in these games are CEOs, hedge fund directors, movie stars, some of the most powerful people on the planet. They're coming to this guy's game to bet tens of thousands of dollars, and Molly is getting paid in tips, making thousands of dollars weekly. After a falling out with Dean Keith, Molly decides to go into business herself, and she forms Molly Bloom Event Planning, and she poaches the clients from this other guy's game he really screwed her over by firing her. He tried to cut her wages. He was just a total jerk. So she starts this game with these movie stars, and now she's in control and she's making all the money, and she's keeping everything totally legal. Even though she's a total natural, her exposure starts to get insane, and she ends up breaking the law by taking a rake on the poker game, which then sets forth the whole film. Molly has to work with her lawyer, Idris Elba, who does phenomenal in this movie, to try to clear her name. Okay, I'm out of time. Let me know if you want a part 2. Go watch this movie. It's incredible.